Okay, so in the previous videos you saw that the characteristics of sound was loudness, which was dependent on the amplitude, and the pitch was dependent on the frequency of that particular waveform. So the pitch will determine the will be determined by the frequency, whether it is a shrill sound or a flat note will be understood by the pitch of the sound, and the loudness will of course be whether it's a loud sound or a feeble sound. Now let's go to the third point over here, and the third thing here, or the third characteristics of sound is called as quality, or also called as timbre. Okay, so quality or timbre, which is dependent on the waveform. Now, what do you mean by waveform? Waveform is the shape of the wave. Now, up till now, whenever I draw the wave, I always drew it like this. Okay, I always drew it like this. But it is not necessarily all the waves look like this. This is only a monotone kind of a wave which is produced by a tuning fork, which will be looking like this. But there could be wave which could be also like such a way that this is the same. This is up 2 centimeters, so here also it's 2 centimeters. It could be something like this, or it could be like trapezium like this. You can see in each and every case the amplitude is 2, here also the amplitude is 2, the frequency is the same, the time period over here is t, over here is also t, and here also t, but the shape of the wave is different. That is why it is called as the waveform. The shape of the wave is going to determine. It could be also something like this, okay, wherein it will be a dip like this. Okay, it will be even like this. So all these are different waveforms. So it is the waveform which is going to identify the sound of from one person to another person. Now, when somebody speaks out your name and you are able to identify that, oh, this was my friend so and so calling me, this is because of the waveform which is formed, which is his own waveform of speaking. Okay, because everybody is going to speak the same thing. Like if you call Bhavin, तो Bhavin सब लोग भाविन ही बोलने वाले, but still you can identify कि अच्छा ये बोला, ये मेरी मम्मी ने बोला, ये मेरी वाइफ ने बोला. I can easily identify that thing. I can easily identify who called me. Why I'm able to identify that? Because each and every person has got its own type of waveform of speaking, and that's why when we try to mimic somebody, we are trying to match our the way we are speaking in the waveform of what that person is speaking, and that is nothing but mimicry. So when somebody is making a like sound himself like Amitabh Bachchan, so okay, he's mimicking the waveform of Amitabh Bachchan over there. Okay, so this is waveform or quality. Quality is the characteristics which distinguishes two sounds of the same pitch and same loudness. Amplitude same, frequency same, so loudness same, pitch same, but still you can identify them, or you can segregate them, or you can characterize them, or distinguish them. The sound produced by any musical instrument or human being contained in a small amplitude two or more waves of different frequencies, which are integer multiples of the frequency of source. So it is something like this, that there will be two or more such frequencies getting mixed up together, and according to that the whole waveform is going to be formed of any person speaking. So I'll read out this again. A sound produced by any musical instrument or human being contains in small amplitudes two or more amplitudes. In small amplitude, there are two or more. You can see one amplitude here, one here, one here. There are different amplitudes within the same part. These waves are different in different sources. Due to the presence of such vibrations, the waveform or quality of sound changes. The waveform is different for different source of sound, even if their loudness and pitch are same. Each vibrating body has its characteristic waveform. This makes it possible for one to recognize the vibrating body even without seeing it. You generally recognize a person by hearing his voice on telephone without seeing him. It is because the vibration produced by the vocal cord of each person have a characteristic waveform which is different for different person. So as I told you, each and every instrument will have produce a different waveform. Each and every person has a vocal cord which is going to give you a different waveform. That's why we are able to identify that instrument or a particular person just by hearing him without seeing him. Okay, we can easily make out, like suppose I play a happy birthday song on whistle, or I play it on a flute, or I play it on a piano. I can easily identify, अरे ये तो कोई whistle कर रहा है, अरे this is somebody is playing it on a piano, or somebody is playing it on a violin. You can identify the musical instrument because each and every time the tone which is being produced is the happy birthday to you, but still you can identify it. Why are you able to identify it? Because of the different quality of the waveform. Similarly, one can distinguish and recognize the sound of two different musical instruments even if they are of the same pitch and same loudness. Figure 7.17 shows the waveform of a sound produced by a tuning fork and a piano, both of same pitch, same frequency and same amplitude, but they are of different waveform by which they are distinguished from each other. So that's why we can distinguish between this one and this one. This is of a piano and this is of a normal tuning fork. A note played on a piano has a large number of notes, while the same note when played on a flute contains only a few notes. See, the number of vibrating bodies in case of piano is much more. The piano has got too many strings inside. So that strings, when they are vibrating, they give you a multiple notes at the same time. So that's why the sound of a piano is much complex. Whereas the one which is a flute is just the air column. That's why the flute is going to produce a sound which will be not so complex, and that's why it can be identified easily between a flute and a piano. Thus we can easily distinguish between the sound of a piano and a flute by the different waveforms, though we may have exactly the same sound, loudness and same pitch. So even if the loudness and the pitch of both these sounds for piano and the flute is the same, yet you can identify them very easily because of the waveform. So now let's summarize the whole these three things. So 1, 2 and 3, let's summarize this thing. So to summarize, the table below gives the factors affecting the different characteristics of sound. So characteristics, first one is loudness. The factor affecting is the amplitude. Pitch, the factor affecting is frequency, and quality, or timbre, the factor affecting is the waveform. So this is how we are going to identify. You can say the characteristics of the sound can be identified by the three characteristics: loudness, pitch and quality. Loudness is dependent on the amplitude of the wave, the pitch is dependent on the frequency of the wave, and quality is dependent on the waveform or the shape of the wave. Now making a musical toy. So they've got a small thing how you can make a musical toy. To make a guitar, take a shoe box without a lid, a cardboard cylinder of the diameter nearly 6.6 to 7 centimeters, 5-6 rubber bands, sellotape, a piece of scissors and pencil. Place one end of the cardboard tube on the side of the shoe box. Trace its outline. Cut this part of the box using scissors and make a hole in the box. So ये अगर box उसमें hole किया, उसमें ये particular समझो एक box है, उसके अंदर ये fit कर दिया. It's simple. Insert the end of the cardboard tube into the box. Fold the edges of the tube inside the box so as to fix it in the box with a sellotape. यानी इसके अंदर में डाल के उसके यहाँ पे इसको fold करके यहाँ पे sellotape मार देना है. So this is the tube and this is the box over here. Slide the rubber band across the shoe box. This will compress the central part of the box as shown. So when you are going to put that thing over here, it is going to central part में से उसमें से जाएगा. And yeah, it's not required. In fact, nobody is going to even ask you this thing, and either you're going to do this thing. And play on rubber string by your fingers. You will hear a twanging sound like guitar. Use the guitar for the following activity. Use the internet and obtain program on tuning the guitar. try to place it. Okay, that's it. So not important. We'll just skip that part. Now you got over here some numericals. Now, of course, the numericals over here are very easy and in fact very rarely asked in the exams. But you will still understand it when you know it properly. So only thing over here, what we can say that the formula which are going to be used in the numericals which are over here will be based on the frequency, the amplitude के साथ में loudness and amplitude का जो ratio है उसमें है, and yeah, it is only because based on the frequency, that's the only one. So we'll do the sound example as well as the numericals of the exercise. So first thing is two waves A and B of the amplitude 3 centimeters and 4 centimeters. So we know very well that loudness 1 upon loudness 2 is equal to amplitude 1 upon amplitude 2 the whole square. Okay, the loudness is dependent on the square of the amplitude. This is what we are going to use in this particular form. So the first question over here is that they are given you the amplitude A1 is equals to 3 centimeters and amplitude A2 is equals to 4 centimeters. So what you need to find out is compare the loudness. So comparing is L1 upon L2 is A1 square upon A2 square is equals to 3 square upon 4 square is 9 upon 16. Okay, so it is 9 is to 16 is the ratio of the loudness of the two waves A and B. Quite a simple one. Now two sources of A and B of frequency. Now the frequency is given to you. You need to find out that sound of high pitch कौन सा है. तो we very well know that the pitch is directly related to the frequency. Pitch and the frequency are directly related to each other. So if the frequency increases, pitch also increases. If the frequency decreases, pitch also decreases. So accordingly, you will have over here that if I want to find out the pitch of two bodies of different frequencies, the one with a higher frequency will be higher. So that's why we are given over here two sources of sound A and B of frequencies. So it is given over here that F1 is equals to 120 Hertz and F2 is equals to 256 Hertz. So definitely it should be 128, it should not be 120, it should be 128, normally it's the 128. So solution be 128 here. So you can see frequency of A is 128 and of that the B is 256. So because the pitch is dependent on the frequency, so pitch is more the frequency, more the pitch. Therefore, B has high frequency, therefore it is having high pitch. Okay, so B will produce higher pitch than A. The third question, there are figures given over here. That is the figure which is given. You have to find out whether which sound is louder and which is shriller. So we know very well. So they are given the. Now we very well know that. Okay, it is this way. It is something like this. Sorry. It is this way that this is like this, and the other one over here is such that इधर इसका एक wave खत्म होता है. Okay. So here you see the frequency of this is low. This over here frequency is high. So frequency more. Now you can see this is amplitude is high. So A is high. In this case, here frequency is high over here. So accordingly you can see that if this is A and this is B, so A is shriller and B is louder. Okay. B is louder than the sound A. The reason is that the amplitude is greater than the amplitude of B is greater than A, and A is shriller than B, the sound B. The reason is that the time period of the time wave A is going to be smaller as compared to wave B. That is, frequency of A is more than that of B, since frequency is 1 upon time period. So accordingly, you see that this is a louder sound and this is a shriller sound. Okay, high pitch sound. Now we see the questions which are there in the numericals part of the exercise. So there are two questions. Let us do those ones. Okay, since we are doing this, एक काम ये भी कर लेते हैं. There are certain figure-based questions which are here in the answer questions, short and long answer questions. Sorry. Now, question number 20 is two jars A and B contain water up to different heights, which will produce of a higher pitch than when air is blown in it. So we have seen that the greater the air column, less shriller it is. अगर air column कम है तो high pitch मिलेगा. तो that's why B के अंदर air column कम है, so B will be high pitch, or we can see B will be shriller, high pitch. In the 22nd we see over here two musical instruments of the same pitch and the same loudness are two different instruments, and the wave patterns are given over here. One is violin, other is piano. How do they differ in? So loudness, you can see loudness is dependent on the amplitude. Amplitude of both of them is same, so loudness is going to be the same. And the pitch is going to depend on the frequency. Yeah, the frequency is same, so pitch also is going to be the same. But the quality is going to be different because quality में एक का wave form triangular है, दूसरे का कोई दूसरा shaky है. So that will be, quality will be different. So the quality will be different, whereas the loudness and the pitch will be the same. The next is the 26th question, that is shows four waves A, B, C and D. So we can see that A, B, C and D is there. Okay. Name the wave which shows a note from a musical instrument. Now musical instrument with the one which will be not a monotone, it will be having multiple notes. So D is the one which has got that dip inside. So D is the one which is the musical note. A soft note will be the one which has got a lesser amplitude. The amplitude less is the most less is in the A part, so that's why A will be the soft note, and shriller will be the one with a higher frequency, and C is the one which is a higher frequency, so C will be the one which is shriller. Now you see the numericals. There are two numericals, 1 and 2. So first one, two waves of the same pitch have free amplitude in the ratio 1:3. So it is given that A1 is to A2 is equals to 1:3. You need to find out the ratio of the loudness and the pitch. Now, whereas they have given you that of the same pitch, the pitch is the same. Okay, so pitch wise, P1 is to P2 is equals to 1:1. They are given you the pitch is the same. This is the data given to you. This is what is given to you. They asked us what is the ratio of the loudness. So first is loudness. We know that loudness is dependent on the amplitude. So it is L1 upon L2 is equals to A1 upon A2 the whole square. So it is going to be 1 upon 3 the whole square is equals to 1 upon 9. Therefore, L1 is to L2 is equals to 1:9. That will be the first part of the answer. The second part is pitch. Now pitch is already given that they have the same pitch. So definitely P1 is to P2 is equals to 1:1. So that is already given. So I don't know why it was asked. Frequency dena chahiye tha. They should have written two waves of the same frequency. Then I could have said at least pitch is related to frequency and do that thing. Anyways, this is the question 1. Next we see is question number 2. Two waves of frequency 256 Hz and 512 Hz. So it is given that F1 is equals to 256 Hz and F2 is equals to 512 Hz. But same amplitude. So amplitude A1 is to A2 is equals to 1 is to 1. Okay. You need to compare the loudness. So first thing is loudness. Now L1 upon L2 is equals to A1 upon A2 the whole square. So that is 1 upon 1 the whole square is equals to 1 is to 1. So loudness L1 is to L2 will be 1 is to 1. The second part will be about the pitch. So we know that pitch over here is P1 upon P2 is equals to F1 upon F2 is equals to 256 upon 512. So that will be giving you 1 upon 2, that is equals to 1 is to 2. So the pitch will be in the ratio 1 is to 2. So that was about the numericals over here. Very easy. Normally numericals are not asked from this part because they have hardly anything over here. So this was about the chapter sound. Okay, so totally coming up into 4 videos. So that was about the chapter sound. Okay, thank you.